accept this, we will resurrect this and take it to the House of Lords and Supreme Court. And now you may have heard that they have, even in the cases that are continuing, because there are cases, not the Guantanamo cases, in which there are other prisoners who were held in Pakistan and elsewhere that were tortured with the complicity of British intelligence. In those cases now, again, they are trying to argue for secret courts. So make no mistake, we are ordinary individuals. We are up against the most powerful nations on the planet, with all of the resources, with all of the wealth that they have. For us, the reason why we took this is because it is the best victory, based upon lawyers like Gareth, Peirce, Louise Christian, and others, and the top human rights barristers. We took the decision with the advice of these people and with a unanimous agreement of all the prisoners. That's Imam, as you understand. A unanimous agreement of all the prisoners who had gone through that whole process. People of great understanding, people of great experience, people of all those things, and in the end, the decision that we could, the only decision we could take was this one, is that we accept. And one more thing, had they not believed that they were going to lose eventually, if there was the will and the finance to follow this through, they wouldn't have paid up. They wouldn't have settled. And most people know the national settlement happened because the other guy just wants to get it out of it. To answer your question a little further, I'm sorry to go on about this, the inquiry is now being launched. One of the things that we are offering, that we are demanding rather, not only as individuals, but people as part of human rights organizations, is that we are part of that inquiry, that we present our evidence to that inquiry, that inquiry cannot get away scot-free by sweeping aside what took place. So the truth will continue to come out. It will continue to come out because me and Omar will still speak regardless of what happened. The inquiry will go ahead, and Shaker's case, at the end of it, is not settled. The only one who can settle that is Shaker.
Moreover, there's another thing that many people might not realize, that like what Moazzam said, and also there are other social issues inside it. That the settlement wasn't only to do with money. We had other things that we had to settle with the government. As you saw in the film, I haven't seen my son for, but then it was 6 years then. Now it's more than 9 years I haven't seen my son until today. Because we have this case going on, because my own residency is not being settled, all these problems, every time my child applies for a visa to come to see me here, the same government who was involved into the whole problem that was caused to us, this government, they reject his visa. And this problem is continuous. For myself, for my child, for his future, he's now 9 years old. He hasn't seen his father. Can you imagine that we had to go to lots of things, a lot of length, to pay lots of money to get him out from Pakistan and Afghanistan by all sorts of means. That we don't have the money to do many things, that we can't continue fighting governments for 3 years with everyone else in society. Most people are watching, giving us only probably support by words, but this needs lots of money. This needs lots of, the whole of our life has been standing because of this case. There are other people the same, every one of us. My wife needed a residency. She was not given residency in this country until this settlement has happened. We had to there are many agreements within the settlement. It wasn't only just receiving money for damages, but as Moazzam has said, there are many issues involved in it. And I've explained in details because we had the discussion with my brother had said this to me before. He said we've been bribed, he said that we haven't stood up properly to the government and so on. But I've explained, maybe he wasn't listening to me so much when I explained. But I wrote an article to The Guardian, and they said they wanted to publish it, and I explained it in detail. And they haven't published it yet, so I hope they do publish it soon. And then I explain in it why all these things that we have in need. We have other needs. It's not only money. There are problems, like Moazzam said. Some of us, even myself, have thought many times last year to stop the case because I cannot continue. I don't have the means. I didn't have the ability to continue. Aren't able to work for this case because of this case, and so many other things that some of them can be said in public, some of them can't be said in public also.